we're going to have a really interesting conversation, especially if you are a vegetarian. Hi guys, it's me again, and we're going to have a really interesting conversation, especially if you are a vegetarian. This is important because sometimes vegetarians, instead of eating the really good stuff that's for them, they start eating, snacks and chips and cookies and things like that, and I want to keep you away from those kinds of things. And these are two enemies of being a vegetarian. The first enemy of being a vegetarian is processed food. Now, you're probably used to having processed food. It's probably very normal for you, especially if you're in the West. We eat a lot of processed food. That's where, I'm from the United States. So a lot of times what happens is people will eat processed food. That's anything that has gone from its natural state to a more processed state, like potato chips and other types of things. And so if you eat these kinds of things, that's fine, but you don't want to eat them a lot. And you need to understand what processed foods do. Now, I could go into all of the molecular biology, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, I like to keep it simple. And so what you need to know that processed foods do more than anything in your journey is that it's going to make you more hungry. And so I actually have a video in here, and I'll probably link it somewhere around here, to tell you 3 things that you can drink as a vegetarian, or anybody really, that's going to help you curb hunger. And so I want to encourage you, one, look out for the amount of processed food you eat, because it's going to make you want to eat more. No matter how much processed food you eat, it's going to make you want to eat more. It's kind of like the way flour settles, in a can, or the way cereal settles, in a box. That's kind of like, that's my best way of explaining kind of like the feeling or the concept without being technical. Okay, so then the next thing, number 2, the next thing that's going to make you more hungry, and it's going to literally be totally against your journey as a vegetarian, is eating a lot of sugar. Sugar is really bad for you. It's addictive. I'm not saying not to eat it. Try to eat naturally sweetened things, but even if you have to eat sugar, make sure you have it in small amounts, because if you don't have it in smaller amounts, you're really going to become addicted to it and find yourself wanting to have it more and more and more. So I just want to encourage you to kind of stay away from that. And then one other thing I want to add that sugars do, and that is they make you more hungry. You might eat whatever it is, but at the end of the day, you're going to be hungry again. And so I'm saying to you that if you want to have a better experience as a vegetarian or a vegan, or maybe you're on one of these really special diets, and we're going to talk about that in another video, then you're probably going to want to start thinking about staying away from sugar. So guys, I want to thank you so much. I hope that this video helps you. If you have any suggestions of foods that actually make you hungry, put it down in the description. And I can tell you the foods that really make me hungry, and that's chocolate chip cookies. Whenever I eat them, I'm always hungry again. So, and bread is another big one. If I eat bread, I'm going to be hungry in like 3 seconds. So go ahead and put the foods down in below that actually make you hungry. So I hope this really helped out. I'll talk to you later. Bye.